and it's not mine, it's borrowed, but I took it and ran with it because I loved it. Fill the minds, equip the hands, and win the hearts. So it's like a field guide for building brand advocacy among your employees. So the mistake here would be to not leverage and build up your brand ambassador community, because that is the most effective way to launch an authentic EVP is through your brand ambassadors. So a few tips based on lessons learned over the years for Fill the Minds. This is, what you need people to know, what you need your brand ambassadors to understand. It's the why behind it. So for here, you want to teach and not just tell. You want to train the trainers. That's going to help you scale. You don't want to just give them a template without teaching them the why or asking them to do something without the why. Recruiters, first of all, recruiters are one of my, most important kind of groups that I work with. And they are busy. They got a lot on their plate. They got a lot going on. They're managing quite a lot at any given time. And so I need them to get their buy-in. I need to explain what we're doing and how it's going to help them be more successful to recruit. I'm not going to just tell them what to do. That's not going to go over well. But I also need to equip the hands. So I need to provide templates, resources, tools for them to be able to do it, but also within those, give them the autonomy to customize it for local talent attraction. Recruiting is local. That's what our, head of talent always says is recruiting is local. So you don't want to over police your local teams with the brand either. Give them the space to personalize it based on what they know of their target candidates. Win the hearts. So never criticize in public. If you're doing a training and you have a screenshot of something that, branding that's gone wrong, always anonymize it. Don't call people out. Just common sense, right? But praise in public. If somebody does something great with the brand, I copy their manager, their manager's manager, their team. So praise in public too, and never ever use fear as a motivator, ever. That is not a way to motivate people. Don't be the brand police. That's not good either. Okay. So mistake number 4, scaling down your efforts and pulling back when the going gets tough. So sometimes it might be tempting to pull back quietly during times of duress. A strong EVP, I believe, is one that is true. It isn't a sell sheet when times are great. It's not just about the positives of your employee experience and the culture and what you offer. The EVP should include your realities and detractors too, to give an honest depiction of your EVP. So quick story, Baxter went through a divestiture last year that took over a year to get through. So we sold our kidney care business and it became an independent standalone company. So as you can imagine, major impacts to the brand, our reputation, the employee experience, our culture. It was a very challenging year for our employees, as there was a long period of time when employees weren't sure if they were going to stay with Baxter or be placed at the new company. And as we were watching and doing our employee listening, we watched, employee sentiment and confidence just plummet. People were unsure of their future and were stressed due to the many changes that were impacting them. Change is hard, it was hard. Ambiguous environment, hard. So I chose to address this head on through a long-standing campaign about how change can positively impact us personally and professionally, told through the voices of our people around the world. So this wasn't the Baxter brand saying, oh, change is great. It was through storytelling that we did this. And what we saw is employee sentiment became more positive and our EVP was strengthened. So don't shirk away. Don't get quiet when times are tough. Embrace it head on with honesty and storytelling and transparency.